Yeah, that was a good sprint race from Meerkat. I can't
It
take
was,
anything away
yeah.
from him.
It still turned into a good race with the other fights that were going on. Like Tag Swag and Coco were close the whole time. We had some fights further on, in the back. So
Waiting on the lights.
Hey, they turned on, Nick.
Don't crash now. Don't crash now. Heyo.
Or do. It's okay.
Whoa! Who was that from the back? Was that Griff with that killer start? My God. Meerkat survives turn 1.
Oh, Griff on the inside of turn 1 into the grass.
Looks
or
like
the
he got
painted
pushed
grass.
there. They let Meerkat walk away a little bit.
He's just so good on the brakes, honestly. It's hard to catch him at end of turn 1.
Oh, little contact between Black Jesus and Tag Swag. Tepid Wiener
Really
with a crash. I'm sorry, not Tepid Wiener. RC Bratwurst with a crash.
Big Dick Daddy, I think, is what we're going with tonight, right?
No!
Divertech P9. Let's go.
Team orders, Divertech. Give the spot back to one-handed. Why? Because he's one-handed.
We're not doing that in the GP class. Not doing that. Oh my God, what a lunge. Who was that?
Coco?
Who's on? No.
Oh.
The other RNF Aprilia came flying in. I'm so lost.
Coco did tag Black Jesus on the way through.
He did.
There, but it looked like
he sure did.
Passed.
Oh, you know what? Though?
Yeah.
It's I'm on helicopter cam, so it looks like the paint scheme's off. They do that weird shit. Thanks, Milestone.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Shell.
That's another one. Swag? Is that Swaggin' up in fucking third?
That is Swaggin' up in third. In front of...
Hey, Stock, could you do me a favor and not curse my fucking top KTM rider? and the top Yamaha rider? Like,
yeah,
anybody but our top guys, dude.
You keep Coco's name out your fucking mouth, okay? You're not allowed to utter the words Coco.
Oh, man. I really hope Coco does not crash this race.
Fuck you.
You're in a rough spot here, Nick.
He's holding it together.
Yeah, are you?
It's a race for second place. Because first is just fucking gone.
Yeah. Oh, did I see somebody go wide there?
That was Swaggin', I think. We got a battle for P3 here. We got 3 bikes trying to get P3.
And you got 2 coming up the rear, and they're trying to catch Tag Swaggin' too. So this is a close one.
Coco, team orders, tactical rebar. Throw it.
Since when do you get to steal my jokes, Nick?
Since right now, bitch.
I'm seeing a lot of bumping. Swaggin', Coco, Jesus.
I mean, I think it's pretty clean though. They're not, packing each other.
Bumping with Jesus.
Just like
they're just like here.
It's just paint rubbing,
Good
nice
old
pass, Coco. A little deep into that corner though.
Track limits. What are they?
Tag swag. Yeah. What the f was that? And it didn't even count as a
oh
point.
My God, Coco almost just fucking lost the front.
But he didn't.
No, but he touched that like spot between the curbing and the that was Black Jesus going wide. Yeah, sir, you have a meeting. You have a meeting with KTM boss pit buyer after this. I'm just letting you know.
In about 5 laps, there's a meeting.
Yeah. You're gonna be fucking fired, buddy. You're gonna be fucking fired.
Here we are in the 3rd lap, and we got Meerkat over 2 seconds lead. Wow.
That's a disgusting pace.
Coco's right on Swaggin's ass. We got Griff leading the pack of 3 in 5th place. Black Jesus needs to calm down here and fight back. Oh, Coco makes a mistake, almost loses the front.
Please don't lose the front, Coco.
That was pretty close, man.
That's an important tire for a motorcycle.
Yeah. There was some definite wobble. Oh, and he comes back immediately. Overtakes Swaggin. They're fighting right back. He's a little wide, but hangs in there. Swaggin's a little wide, but he's going to square up that corner. Coco's hanging on. Yeah,
New guy
Black
Drift.
Jesus.
P5.
Yeah, Black Jesus is fighting back though. He just overtook that number 5 spot from Griff. Oh, and he's moving too. He's already closing Coco in.
It's really good from Swaggin here.
Oh,
Hot dog with a crash.
No.
Not gargantuan wiener. What? Who said that?
Is he? is Hot Dog like Pit Buyer's Jack Miller? Oh, and
He hasn't
gets
been
a
drinking
long lap
that
penalty. I don't think he's old enough to drink.
Nightcrawler, we're just halfway through the race. Fins are definitely up. Jesus is P5. Everything's fine.
Yeah, he's talking about himself. He's down on himself.
Oh, okay.
But you would think somebody from
Coco.
down under would be used to that. I don't know.
Man, this is such a
Griff
good
with a
fucking
crash.
fight. And that was a solo crash too. Nobody was around.
Not Griff.
Oh, Swaggin, that was a little bit pushy there, coming out of that corner.
Well, he rides an Aprilia, so
Oh, shots fired.
it's blurry, so we can't see what's going on.
Yeah, who is that we're watching?
I don't know. Some douchebag named Milestone.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
haven't jumped
actually-
on Milestone yet tonight.
Oh, sure we have. A dozen
Oh, you
times.
just haven't been.
You're
here
just
when
not
that's
listening.
happening.
I see how well you watch our streams.
Biaggi gets around Coco. Now he's looking to fight on Swaggin.
Fins up. Fins up. That's some good battles here.
Hot Dog's right on one-handed tail too.
Let's see how they're doing back there.
That should be light work for him. No offense.
Oh, and no, it wasn't quite there. Al's holding on.
Yeah, it's just such a speed difference. If oh,
That was close. Ooh,
was a
that was
little-
close.
What do you call
Sphinker
that, Nick?
pucker.
Is that like a fishtail?
That's a shake and bake right there. You got to shake it before you bake it.
A death wobble?
Tank slapper,
Tanks.
head
Black
shake.
Jesus made it around Swaggin.
Fins.
4.5 seconds between Tag Swag
Oh, Coco
and
makes it by
Meerkat.
Swaggin. That was a pretty clean pass too. A little bit of touching, but not too bad.
Al is giving Hot Dog a run for his money here.
Great battle.
Oh, Tag Swag goes down. He's into fifth.
Oh, Nikes.
Swaggin gets by Coco again, and Coco's fighting back immediately. Takes the spot back.
Giving Meerkat a 6.5 second lead. Going on to 7.
Hot dog got past one-handed. Oh, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of movement going on. Tag Swag's back behind McCargo. But there's so many places to watch right now. You've got guys all over the place making moves.
They know it's the last race of the year. They're going hard. Meerkat's about to score more points in one night than some of her racers have all season.
I think McCargo's
Shots
closing
fired.
down Swaggin too. Oh,
Oh,
Coco long lap penalty, brutal.
that's bad time.
Yeah, I saw he was one tick away. I didn't want to say anything.
I'm going to give everybody else long lap penalty to even the playing field, okay?
There you
Okay.
go. There you go. Yeah. All non-Yamahas long lap.
Yes, exactly.
I don't like our new dictator.
KTMs get 2 long lap penalties.
Fuck you.
3.
He's supreme leader.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
2.5.
Fuck. Oh god. McCargo. So McCargo's not really gaining on this guy. It's 1.4,
No.
1.3 around, back from Swaggin, but he is holding up Tag Swag, who I feel like probably has the pace.
Griff picked up a long lap penalty.
Oh no.
Not Griff.
You bastard.
No,
What do they say at the hockey game? They go,
Thank you. No, we like Griff. We like Griff. He's just not in
No, we do.
any point contention right now.
No.
He's not on my Yamaha, goddammit.
Yeah. Well, you know, I intentionally gave the two new guys the shittiest bikes.
Yeah,
out there.
fuck you.
I guess I could have given them a Yamaha. Huh?
Yeah, it seems like you could have given Meerkat a Vespa and he would still win.
I'm not sure who should be more upset with that comment, me or the rest of the riders on the grid.
The rest of the riders on the grid. Almost coming up on 8 seconds.
Yeah, what an ass. And he's just in time trial mode at this point.
He's turning laps. He's like, these Americans, they ain't got shit on me.
Agswag still has not made it around McCargo. And McCargo's not opening up the gap. 9/10 there.
Nick, which lap is this?
Oh, I was just about to say who wants to say it for the last time this year.
Stock Hazard, would you like the honors?
The penultimate lap. Man,
Let's go,
Meerkat.
baby. Let's go.
Not 8 seconds. Yeah, is there anything we can do to jinx Meerkat right now?
I mean, I
It
can
would
give him
be-
all
Meerkat
the
is
long lap
best.
penalties.
Meerkat is the greatest.
Double long laps.
Why not triple?
You know, here's the thing, and I would be 100% honest with you. Double long lap penalty at this point, and he'd probably lose 5 seconds.
Yeah.
He might serve the long lap with a wheelie just to spite us.
No
I mean,
shit.
it's too late now to give him a double because then he gets the like guaranteed 3-second penalty from the game. If you had given it to him at the start, at the end of the 6th and the start of the 7th, I'd say sure, but
Yeah, you know why we can. So,
yeah.
we gotta be fair. Now, Coco, I'm not sure he's attempted his long lap penalty yet.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that. I really want to see him on the podium.
He's gonna wait until or he's not gonna do it at all, and it is what it is because I doubt anybody's gonna protest it, and
Yeah, I'm not doing
He's
penalties
got-
for this race, so...
He's got a
and Swag-
reputation of not trying, right?
yeah. So Swaggin just picks up a long lap penalty too, so
Makes
We'll
that
see what
podium
happens,
fight
man.
more interesting, yeah.
yeah. And then you've got McCargo 1.1 seconds back and Swaggin 3/10 back off of that. So, you know, anything could happen here with
Yeah, is Swaggin going to attempt it and then Coco not going to attempt it? And then McCargo passes both of them?
Well, that's a great
It's
question.
unfolding.
Well, what does the game give you?
Wagon.
3 seconds for not doing it?
3 seconds, yeah.
That
but
would be
we give
devastating.
We give an additional 3 if you don't attempt it.
Right.
I think there's a window there where he had to complete it in a certain amount
This
of
is
laps.
it. They're coming to the corner. Swaggin does not attempt. Coco does not attempt. They say fuck
Nobody
it.
took it. They're
The
like, go
last
fuck
race of the
yourselves.
season. Griff's getting harangued by Richie the drunk. I mean, the master.
The drunken master.
The drunken master.
Did
And,
Swaggin and Coco just give a middle finger to race direction about their long lap penalty?
Griff didn't try it
I technically
either,
said I
so-
wasn't going to assess any penalties for that, so
You said that?
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay.
No, it's the last race of the season. I'm not adding by 3. I'm not doing math.
I mean, you don't have to. The program does it for it.
Okay, I'm not adding by another 3.
Swaggin
Yeah.
was tight on Black Jesus there.
Yeah, but there's no way he.
Touch.
There's like this. There's no point in Biaggi fighting this right now because one of two things are going to happen. Swaggin's going
yeah.
to crash him out, But like, if he just sits behind Swaggin, he's got second place. Like, Swaggin has that long lap penalty.
Or they could crash each other out. Makes for better TV.
Well, and that's what I'm saying though. Like, from Biaggi's perspective, there's no point in fighting that. Let him have it. He's not going to clear 3 seconds. Like, that's it. Like, Jesus is still in second place.
Is D Veritek going to finish inside the 40 seconds here? That is a big accomplishment right there.
He's close, isn't he?
He is.
It's going to be close.
Well,
TV.
Man, I think
Al's gonna make it.
Yeah, I think he's right on that edge. No, he's too far back. He's too far back. It's rough.
D Veritek, if you can hear me, big crash. Oh, he couldn't hear me. All right,
barrel roll.
Here we are, the final race standing screen of 2023 for whatever you want to call it, our 2023 season. Sacred Meerkat came in, really just some big old dick energy, threw it down, and fastest lap as well, 49.2.
Yeah, you know, I've got some words I would like to share. And
I have some words too. Congratulations, Sacred Meerkat. Nice win. The sprint, the fastest lap. You did it all. You came on the show. Meerkat, bravo.
How are you going to steal my thunder?
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Oi.
All right. Well,
do you want your thunder back?
Nah, it's fine.
I was gonna say because you can't have it, bitch.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Read down the order.
P2, Black Jesus. That's right. You're Jesus tonight because you didn't win. Coco, keeping the Yamaha on the podium. Thank you, sir. Tag Swag, McCargo, Swaggin, Richie, Giant Bratwurst, Griff, One Handed, and D Veritek. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. Thank you guys all for showing up for the season, for everything. I mean, we've got one more show, if you will, for the for wrapping up the season. There, just kind of an awards, going over points, things like that. We'll schedule it. It's not even on the calendar yet, but we will do it. Man, Garrett, what do you have for the people?
Listen, we appreciate you guys for
There's
coming
only
out,
5 people here.
sticking with us, and just enjoying it and being part of it, giving us your feedback and letting us know what we can do differently and better. Hopefully it's better, not just differently.
It's always better.
And it's always better, right? Yeah. And stay tuned. I mean, we got some more stuff coming up at the end of the season. We got Forza coming up. We're gonna do some off-season GP fun stuff, putting some Moto2 guys with some GP guys and 500cc classes and stuff like that. So stick around, keep your eye open. Uploads on YouTube are not going to be as frequent. They're definitely not going to be live frequencies, is not going to be as high, but we are going to be still trying to shell out some videos for you guys. And that's it. Just thanks for your time. We appreciate y'all.
Stock Hazard.
Thanks, thank y'all. Excellent job for the season. Thank you, Garrett and Nick, for putting on the show. Y'all ran. I know it was a long season, a lot of technical difficulties. Thanks for doing all the work that you do. This is a beautiful thing y'all put together. And thank you all for staying tuned for All This with Stock Hazard. We have another special guest writer on the show, Coco Sick 32 Degrees. Welcome to the All This with Stock Hazard show.
How's it going, everyone? Nice to see y'all still here.
How'd you get that nickname, the screen name, Coco?
My gamer tag?
Yeah.
Coco was just a nickname I was kind of given by my little cousin when she couldn't really say my name fully. And I told her, it was just a little backstory about that. I told my buddy about it, and the name just kind of stuck after that. And then the whole sick part is little bit of a tribute to Marco Simoncelli.
Cool. Thanks for coming on the show. And I wanted to ask you, are you Maverick Vinales' cousin? Are you any relation to him?
I'm not his cousin, but I might be his doppelganger.
Definitely his doppelganger.
I've heard that a few times. That's kind of actually what got me into watching MotoGP. Is I was told I looked like him a lot, and I went to go look at the TV, and then I was hooked on the sport after seeing what the guys were doing on the bikes. So fascinating stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Coco, how'd you hear about the league?
I'd say it was about 2020. I was in a public lobby, and it was at Termas, and I had a really good race with one-handed and 7-8 Hines, and it was because it was a nice clean battle. They had reached out to me and invited me to join the league.
Awesome. How'd you get on that Yamaha bike? Why did you choose the Yamaha?
Well, around here, I guess we just kind of bleed Yamaha blue. I was just born into a household that we love Yamaha. And it's the bike I'm comfy on, so I actually have a Yamaha Monster Energy Edition R3 myself, so it's kind of cool to have the same bike in the game.
Yes, yeah. Oh, so you come from a Yamaha family. It's in your blood.
But yeah, that's all we ride.
Cool. Can you tell me a little bit about your esports career too? Have you tried out for the Rising Stars? I remember seeing you on some time trial boards there.
Yeah, this year I did not get to the challenges they had, I believe, back in summer. I was pretty busy with my girlfriend. But I have in the past, I have done it. And I'm going to be looking out for it in the future because I do plan on trying again. I feel like I've found some more speed over the past year or so, getting a new monitor, new controller, so I'll definitely be giving it a go.
Yeah, you had a great second half of the season too. It seems like you finished out the season with a lot of podiums.
Yeah.
So,
And I can attribute that to communication with my teammate Sharp, and getting the monitor just really helped with the consistency.
Nice. Shout out to Sharp Jenna. Yeah, I'm missing him tonight. Coco, what's your favorite thing about Southern E Racing League?
The clean racing and the level of competition. Everybody keeps raising the bar, and then everyone else follows suit, trying to catch that, get to that level, reach that limit, and I like that about it. I'm a competitor myself, so that's why I'm here, to compete. That and the camaraderie and the friendship we've had developed here over the few years, so that's what keeps me around.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show. Do you have a shout out you want to give before you dip out?
I guess I'll just say thanks to the guys, 7-8 Hines, Nick Ghost, the guys running the thing. All my competitors, keeping me on my A game, all my peers, the MotoGP, the Moto2 guys, the guys who make our helmets, Rossi, Fumi, Hades. Got to give those guys a shout out for making those sick helmets. So, and then everyone for watching, of course. Everyone that tunes in to watch. My girlfriend, she watches every Wednesday morning. So.
Awesome. Yeah. On behalf of all the Coco fans out there, thanks for another wonderful season, Coco. Hope to see you next season.
Yeah, thanks to all my Orange Army for showing up. See you guys next year, and we'll be ready to fight for the championship.
Hell yeah. Cheers, Coco. Great having you on. We're going to continue the All This Was Stock Hazard show with our two champions. I wanted to get them on here and pick their brains about their technical knowledge. Season's over. You don't have to be all secretive. This game, the new one's going to be on the way here, April or something. I'm joined by It Be Black Jesus and Azagoraphobia. Welcome to the show, y'all.
What's going on, Doc?
What is up?
y'all got to give me some technical knowledge here, especially you, Phobia, in the Moto2 class. What were you doing with the power modes this season? And do you got any
Uh,
secrets for? You better start spilling your knowledge, buddy.
so so here's how I approached it, man. I mean, I was doing okay early on in the season, but what it was doing was allowing everybody to stay right there with me. And I learned that Power Mode 2 is great and all, but I learned that getting out in front. I learned this from Louis, so shout out to him on this one. I learned to get out in front kind of early and then manage the powers, so that way all you're doing is just managing that gap. So
Shout
big
out
power mode,
Nightcrawler.
yeah, yep, big power mode in the first few laps. Manage it throughout the rest of the race, and on the last lap, every race I've had enough fuel for power mode 3 on the last lap, which is worked out great for me, as you probably saw tonight. So
The entire last lap, you're in power mode 3.
yeah, this one I played with it a little bit. Went down because what I didn't want to do was run out of fuel right before the last turn. I didn't get as much practice on this track as I wanted to. I knew I would make it, but just to be safe, I made sure I managed to feel a little bit different on the last lap. But like last track at Valencia and Sepang before that, I had fuel for power mode 3 the whole last lap.
Wow. Nice. It'd be Black Jesus, Biaggi. Same question for you in the top class. What were you doing with power modes to really help you out and win this championship?
Power modes, I used to go from corner to corner and, change, from if I'm going through a fast section, I like to use power one, or if I'm, when you got the bike leaned over for a long time, when you're not really going to get anything out of, being in a higher power mode, we're just going to spin up the wheel. There's really no point in running two or three. So, just saving on the fast sections and just power three only on the straights, hard acceleration.
So the real tight chicanes and stuff, you're in power mode 1 there?
I'm pretty much, as soon as I get to my top speed, I go down to power one because I feel like I'm not really going to get any more than that, I want to get close to it. Like when I'm topping out fifth gear, maybe that's about when I'll switch down to power one.
Gotcha. So like having a surplus of fuel in the top class isn't really what you're trying to go for. Then you're looking for like more balance.
Yeah, not really. I mean, only if it's raining. But I feel like in the GP class, most of these tracks they really drink. They're really thirsty, so it's kind of hard to really power save and still put in a decent lap.
What tips do you have for new riders when it comes to that ride height device? There's folks out there trying to beat your time trials right now. Do you want to give them some free game about what to do with the ride height device?
Biggest advice would be don't activate it too early. Wait for the bike to really get straightened up because that's the quickest way to skirt yourself off the track is hitting that too early. Try to keep, the shifting as smooth as possible. Keep one gear as often as you can through a certain corner section, as little shifting as possible. Just be smooth. Lap times will come.
Oh yeah. Phobia, you are excellent on time trials, buddy. Man, I've seen P3 on a lot of tracks. I'm not sure if you just love the Moto2 bike or you figured out something for strategy when it comes to time trial. Can you tell us what your strategy or plan for time trial is?
Yeah, so I learned the biggest thing I do is I listen to everybody. Every single person I've raced with, everything, any advice they give, I try to apply it, try it out, and listen. 'Cause I'm not, I wasn't the fastest, and I know I'm not now. I mean, that was tonight. You saw Nightcrawler up there hassling me, right? But a lot of fast riders here, but learning from each one of them is what really helped me. So when it came to time trials, one big thing I learned was, you have those ghosts there. Why not use them? You can learn a little bit from them too. The people that you're not talking to, but they're still there because you can watch their ghosts right around, and you can see where they're braking, where they're turning in. I think that's probably one thing that really helped because it did seem like out of nowhere. I didn't catch it right away, but it did seem like out of nowhere. I just got really fast, and once it got towards the end of the season, I was like, "Holy crap! This is something worked for me." Maybe it was just all the laps I kept putting in. Even the public lobbies with those riders that are wild, riding wild. I don't mind racing in those lobbies because that's just another person to learn to pass. If you can pass a guy that's all over the place, then it'll be easy to pass a guy that's staying on the line and you know exactly where he's going to be.
Very true.
Yeah. Jesus, can you spill your time trial strategy? How are you putting up these top 10 numbers?
I think Phobia said it pretty well. You know, if trying to find a ghost that's within a couple tenths of your time, what you can do, and seeing what they're doing differently, and what you can do differently, and then from there, it's pretty much fine tuning setup, and trying to really get the gearing correct for the track that you're running. I think that's the biggest advantage to setup tuning. So suspension is, can help you only so much, but I think gearing will really separate you from, the top 10, top 20 times.
Wow. Yes. My ears perk up whenever somebody talks about setup. Give us your setup secrets for that top class there, Jesus. Gearing helps out the most. So each individual gear you got tuned for each track.
Yeah, I have a setup for each track at this point. I started with just one base setup that every week as we've been going to each track, I've just been kind of messing with the gear ratios before each race. It's mainly just trying to find the right the right ratio where you're not going to be shifting a ton mid corner. You want to be like take tonight for instance, the fast right-handers in there, like you want to pretty much be in one gear the entire time through. If you're shifting, you're always going to be losing time.
So you want a nice long gear so you can stay in that gear the whole turn.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Phobia, same question to you. Give us those setup secrets. Spill it, buddy.
So yeah, that's I'm learning that. I'm learning right now, man. Listen.
Yes, I'm taking notes from
to
Jesus too. Yeah,
I'm learning right now.
now.
Some good knowledge. So luckily for me, man, I've used literally the same setup. Probably, I think it was since Res. I've been using the same setup, man. Nothing's changed. Tires, fuel management, same setup for every track, man. So, I mean, I wish I could give you more, but gearing I think, has definitely helped me. I think it also depends on the riding style too.
There's not too much you can do with gearing in the Moto2 class, though.
You got your final. The final, I think, is what I learned that at the end of last season. I changed my final up. I don't know if you remember the end of last season. I was getting a lot quicker, and it's because I didn't know about gearing. And once I tried something, because I heard somebody say it, I picked up a lot of pace. So I came in this season like 7. Give me 7 the whole way. And that's actually what I did. I just left it on 7 the whole season. Worked out great.
Hell yeah. Can you tell us anything about tire selection? Did you do anything crazy with tire selection during the season?
Yeah, so it was surprising for the Moto2s, man. There was some tracks where I thought it would have been better for, medium. I kept it medium front for the whole every track. But that rear,
up too much, that stuff.
that rear, there was some qualifying. I'm not talking about the race. The qualifying that I thought it would have been better for a medium front, soft rear, but I threw a hard rear on when it wasn't really called for, and I was getting faster qualifying times. Wish I could explain the science behind that, but maybe it's due to the way the Earth rotates on its y-axis or some shit. I don't
know. Hey, Biaggi, did you notice anything with tires throughout the season, like different tires for qualifying in the race?
I found, obviously the soft tire is the best. Mediums on this game are pretty bad. I could never really get the hang of them. So all season, I think I've only ever used a hard front and medium rear. There's every once in a while, on a quali lap, I'll if I've already set a time, I'll try to get one better. If Smokey or Tag Swag, they're trying to get too close. But but for the most part, yeah, even in qualifying, I would just go out on hard tires and mediums and just do my laps that like I would be doing in the race, and just trying to get used to it already. I think there's only 2 tracks all calendar that I can run mediums on, and that's Germany and the one that we just did, Lusail, only because it's nighttime. Other than that, it's hard medium.
Gotcha. Phobia champ, Moto2 champ. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Excellent season. I just wanted to give you the rest of the time, and yeah, do you have any shout outs or any flavor you want to kick to your fans out there?
My biggest shout out, like last time, is to everyone in the league. You know, Nick, Hines, always good to talk to and bounce ideas off and just ask for their advice on something, and they've always given me some good feedback. And then every racer, whether they barely moved like yourself, stock moving up to Moto2, giving some good. I talk to you. I know we mess around, man, joke around, but you're a good dude, man. And I know it's good fun.
Too, much
it's all good
respect
fun.
to you.
But I learned from everybody, and so my shout outs to everyone in the league. All the way, even good old Nightcrawl, rage quitting and stuff. You still learn stuff from them, you know what I mean? All the way to the MotoGP guys, man. I was talking about Ghost. I was following Biaggi today on some of the time trial tracks just to see if I could beat him. I can't remember if I did, but I will. Don't worry. But shout out to all the guys, man. And to my cousin, man. Y'all better watch out. Got another Phobia. He'll be coming up, hopefully. He might be quick. So I'll throw that out there.
Yeah, we can't wait to get more Phobias out there. Hell yeah. Thanks so much, Champ. Champ, it be Black Jesus. Thanks so much for coming on the show. I just wanted to open it up for you too. Yeah, do you got anything you want to tell the fans out there?
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I just wanted to, like Phobia said, give a shout out to everybody who's coming out to race. Everybody watching keeps the stream going. I know we've been steadily growing. Yeah, it's been a real fun time. Appreciate the guys putting it on. Had a good little community going on here.
Hell yeah, cheers, Biaggi. I appreciate y'all. Do we still have Hines and Nick in the chat?
Hello.
All right.
Sorry, that was for our British people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're hiding here somewhere.
Thank y'all so much for doing this. Thanks for creating this segment for me. It's a really beautiful thing y'all are doing. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you, man. Like it's cool to see the league grow and people step up into new roles. That maybe they never thought they would do, and you've come in pretty gracefully and made. You go back and you listen to your stuff and you hear things and you make changes and it's fucking awesome, dude. And you're doing a great job. So I know Nick and I appreciates that about you, buddy.
Thanks. I appreciate it, Garrett. Cheers.
Well,
hey, yeah, is this the never-ending stream? We're just gonna go on to?
Oh no, we're getting the fuck out of here, bud. We're
gonna get this puppy wrapped up
into the first podcast.
No, but we are gonna go ahead and schedule a recap day. We'll get in here. God, if y'all have webcams and you want to talk, we'll put faces up for once. Do it that way. That's easier than me trying to figure something else out to put up on the screen. But we'll do that. We'll go over stuff. Go over what we're sending to some of the racers. Hint, hint. We did pull some things out of a hat here this year, and talk about the future. We are coming up with a Forza League here very soon. Some fun racing, whatever. I mean, most of it is, unfortunately, Forza never came out with that race director mode. So it's going to be from my perspective, and I'm slow and I suck. So y'all get to make fun of me. We'll re-upload videos kind of picture-in-picture with Heinz View and anybody else that wants to record. But yeah. You got anything else for tonight, guys?
No, man, thanks. I can't wait to go back to watch this stream.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just happy it's over, dude. You know what I'm saying?
The best 2 races of the season are always the first and the last, right?
I think that's Mandalika was really good.
It was.
We're not supposed to talk about Mandalika. I wasn't in that one.
Oh, that's right.
The one I got kicked. That's the only one I got kicked.
Yeah.
Well, talk to Al, and he'll have no sympathy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Get locked.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, the season I think as a whole went really well. We had not too many breaks. We had a little bit of tech difficulties, but I think, you know, with us doing things a little bit differently and getting started earlier into the life cycle of the game, we've knocked out a large portion of those issues that
Definitely.
Milestone has created for us. So,
Thanks, Milestone.
yeah, thanks, Milestone. So, you know, it's like, yeah, it's good. I'm excited to see what we can do next year, and we've got a lot of stuff in the works. You know, not just for our viewers, but for competitors and graphics, and making things look better. I mean, the slideshow you're seeing right now is, I don't know, started struggling tonight, and like part of the image got cut out. So we're gonna work on some things and tweak and fine tune.
Yeah, we broke it on the very last day. You know, that's the way to break things, right?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Last day. We closed doors,
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. We're gonna get this stream wrapped up. We have a whole nother one we're gonna do just to glad hand and pat each other on the butt. So, we
butt
are
pats.
Butt pats, exactly. That's what we appreciate about you. All right, y'all. We will see y'all in probably a week or two for this stream, and y'all be safe, and we'll see you for that, and then Forza afterwards. Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah. Later, guys.
Night. Bye, bitches.